What is up, Dangerous Lions? It's me, JT Dangerously. I wanted to stream today to talk about night 12 of the G1 Climax that happened this morning and all the standings going into night 14 in B block. And I'm also going to be making my block B. I'm going to be reviewing my block B for the G1 and my picks in the tournament. So I hope you guys do enjoy this. Lunatic Bro back again. Yes, I thought I'd do another stream. Being B block was finished up this morning and A block is tomorrow. So I thought of doing a preview and my picks for the show. Now, new to the channel, welcome to Dangerous Alliance, and if you're new to the stream, welcome. And let's just start off with what happened in block B this morning in the G1 Climax with the standings now at Kenny Omega at 12 points with a big win over Zack Sabre Jr. Surprisingly to me, that was maybe the biggest shock because I had Zack Sabre Jr. winning that match. But Kenny Omega is still undefeated. He's got 3 big-time matches coming up. He's got Ishii, which I think now Ishii is the only guy I will beat Kenny Omega. He's got Toru Yano, and he's got Ibushi and Budokan. So right now, Omega is sitting right in the top spot with 12 points. Then you have Tetsuya Naito with 8. He got a big win over Yano, and really, it's really those two right now. It's Omega, Naito, and right now Ibushi. Those 3 guys is going to see who's going to win Block B right now. And Naito having left Zack Sabre Jr., Sonata, and Kota Ibushi. So if Naito can beat Kota Ibushi and Kenny Omega slips up a little bit, Naito will win this block. Cheapest Heat saying, hey, what's up, Cheapest Heat? How you guys doing? Then you have Zack Sabre Jr. at 6. He's coming off his loss against Kenny Omega, which a lot of people did not see that coming with a pinfall. He didn't tap him out. He lost with a pinfall. So Zack Sabre Jr. is still in the race, but it's kind of slipping by him now. Then you have Ibushi coming off his big win in his hometown against Hiroki Goto this morning, and he's coming in with 6 points. And really, he has Tama Tonga, Tetsuya Naito, and then he has, of course, his best friend Kenny Omega in the Budokan. So, if Naito, that Naito Ibushi match now is huge, coming from me, folks. That match is huge because whoever wins that matchup will have almost a first-class ticket to the finals if Kenny Omega slips up or Kenny Omega goes undefeated and runs the board. So Ibushi's at 6. Then you have the never openweight champion Hiroki Goto, who of course lost this morning to Kota Ibushi, and yet another challenger for that never openweight title. So Goto is at number 4. Ishii is also at number 4, losing to Tama Tonga, which was like, why? Why even have that happen? But Ishii at number 4, and right now Ishii, coming from me, is the only guy that can beat Kenny Omega in the G1 because I don't think Yano can do it, and I really don't think Ibushi I don't even think Ibushi can do it in the Budokan. But Ishii right now is my pick to beat Kenny Omega because if Zack Sabre Jr. couldn't do it, Ishii can definitely do it. Then at number 4 you have Juice, the IWGP US champion, beating Sonata this morning, so he's at 4, and he's looking to finish up a very struggling G1 with a big time year in the G1, even though it's not been his best. Then you have Yano and Tama Tonga at 2. They're practically eliminated, but do not count Yano out. He did give Naito a fight this morning, but he's definitely doing his little fair play gimmick, but he's not getting big-time wins. Same thing with Tama Tonga because Tonga doesn't care about the G1 or anything else other than just making a point. But those are the standings for Block B. I got a comment from the Cheapest Seat, G1 Supercard or Takeover. Like I said, Cheapest Seat, until I know what the card is for Supercard of G1 Supercard, I can't say if it's going to be good because we don't know the card. Takeover, on the other hand, we know the card. Black, Ciampa, Gargano, Triple Threat, Mustache Mountain versus the Undisputed Era, EC3 versus the Velveteen Dream, Ricochet, Adam Cole, North American title, and Kairi Sane and Shayna Baszler for the NXT Women's title. So right now, because I don't know what the G1 Supercard card is, for me it's Takeover. Now, let's talk about the Block A matches, the Block A matches that happen this tomorrow morning. Starting off with the first matchup, it is between the former Never Openweight champion, the former IWGP Intercontinental champion, Michael Elgin, facing off against representing the Bullet Club OGs, Bad Luck Fale. Now, Elgin's coming off. He's coming in 2-4. He's only got 4 points. And he's coming in with, I heard this morning, it was a partially, looks like a torn bicep. So the effects of the G1 have definitely hit Michael Elgin in this tournament. I mean, the Suzuki match was physical. The Okada match was physical. But with a torn bicep, I would think his G1 is definitely over. He's not going to be a threat in this tournament for sure. Then you have Fale coming in at 3-3. Again, he's another guy that does not care about winning. That's kind of his philosophy. He doesn't give a shit because he just says, fuck him. So coming from me in this matchup, I'm gonna go with Michael Elgin. I think Elgin needs this win, even though he's hurt. And you already know there's going to be interference by Tonga, by Tongaloa, and you just know something's going to happen. Referee's going to see it and get Fale disqualified. But like Fale cares, so I'm going to take Michael Elgin to win this match. I bet you by DQ, and move up to 6 points. Then the next match is between the Unchained Gorilla Togi Makabe versus the guy I think should have won at least two matches in this tournament, Hangman Adam Page. Now Makabe's coming in 2-4 with 4 points, and I'm just surprised. Like, he started off hot by beating Minoru Suzuki, but then he struggled and lost to Okada, and he's looking to get a big time win in this A block matchup. And then you have Hangman Page, who's coming in 2-5, which I don't understand this. I understand this is his first G1, and he's not really well known in Japan, but at least give him a pinfall victory in this G1. I mean, one disqualification win is not a victory, and with Hangman Page, his biggest win could be against Yoshihashi, and I really don't want that. Hangman Page deserves better, and he's at 2-5. I mean, come on. I mean, I understand that he's a rookie in this thing, but he's getting more. He's taking losses that he shouldn't be taking. Yet Switchblade Jay White in his first G1 is getting wins. Hangman isn't, which is crazy to me. So coming from me in this A block matchup, as much as I like Makabe, I got to go with I think Hangman Page is going to get this win. I think Hangman deserves to get this win here. Even though he's going to lose, I'm not going to go against the Hangman. So I'm going to take Hangman Page to defeat Makabe Togi. And now the next matchup. Starting off with first, he is representing Chaos, and he is the former IWGP United States champion. And if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. He is Switchblade Jay White, and his opponent is also representing Chaos, and he has been kind of the underdog story in the G1. He is Headhunter Yoshihashi, or Tacos. Now, Jay White's coming in with 8 points. He's 4-2, and he's been maybe the biggest surprise in the G1. I mean, yes, he has beaten Tanahashi, he's beaten Okada and Omega in 1 year. And the Switchblade is looking to get another big 2 points to stay in pace with the leaderboards in A block with Tanahashi and Okada, because he does own the tiebreaker against them. Then on the other side, you have Yoshihashi, who's coming in 1-5 after his lone win against Big Michael Elgin. But he's like surprising a lot of people. He's surprising a lot of people in this G1, even though he's not winning. He's showing a lot of heart, but heart can get you so far. 1-5. if anybody could have been in this tournament, it could have been Taichi, could have been David Finlay. I really think after this year, there's no way Yoshi-Hashi's going to be in the G1 next year. They got to put somebody like Jay White or Jay Lethal or Cody or Taichi in this position, because Yoshi-Hashi has just proven that he still can't. He's still not popular. He's not interesting at all. So coming from me in this A block matchup, I think this is a no-brainer. But do not be surprised. Yoshi-Hashi could beat Switchblade, but I'm going to take Switchblade Jay White to defeat Yoshi-Hashi. And now the next matchup between the leader of A block, the former 7-time IWGP heavyweight champion, and if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about, his old music. He is Hiroshi Tanahashi, and his opponent is representing Los Ingobernables de Japón, and he is looking to get a big win over the ace and the leader of A block. He is King of Darkness, evil, because this is evil. Everything is evil. Sumedewa. Everything. All of it and everything is Hilda. Now, Tanahashi's coming in 5-1, leading A block right now, and he's got almost this block handled right now. What do you call it? Tanahashi has only lost one match, Switchblade Jay White, and he's got Okada. He's got Okada soon, in which I think that will be the final. That will be the final in the A block. Tanahashi still has. Let me see who he has left. I know he has somebody. He has people left. He has Michael Elgin in Evil and Okada. So Tanahashi definitely could be the match that he could lose for sure. Sorry to say that, Sparky, and I know he's your favorite wrestler, and I know you just said can't watch now. If you're on in an hour or so, I can watch. If you can't next time, see you, bro. Okay, see you, Sparky. Sorry I was doing this so early for you. And then you got Evil, who's coming in 4-2 with 8 points, and I think this would be a big opportunity for him. He needs this win to stay in pace in A block with guys like Suzuki, Jay White, Kazuchika Okada. And with a win here, he can definitely keep pace with everybody. I think Evil still has Minoru Suzuki. He still has no, I don't know. He still has Okada, which I think Okada will get the payback from last year's G1. So coming from me in this match, in this A block matchup, that could definitely shake it up in this block. I'm going to go with the upset here. I'm going to go with what the Lunatic Bro said, a bold prediction. He is taking Evil. I am taking Evil to defeat Hiroshi Tanahashi. And now the final matchup in Block A, and this one's going to be a war. If you've seen their matches, if you saw their match last year in the G1, if you saw the match in that monsoon outside of Japan, this one's going to be a war. On one side, he is representing Chaos, and he is the former IWGP Heavyweight Champion. And if you know his music, you know who I'm talking about. He is Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada, and his opponent is the leader of Suzuki Gun, Ichiban, and he is coming in looking to finally beat Kazuchika Okada one-on-one. He is the sadist and the king, Minoru Suzuki. Now, both these guys are coming in with 8 points, 4-2 records overall, and one of them is both of these guys are looking to finally get a decisive one-on-one victory. Now, starting off with Suzuki, he's coming in 4-2, 8 points, and he's got a big opportunity here because he's still in that Racing A block, and he still has left Bad Luck Fale and Hangman Adam Page. So Suzuki definitely wants to beat Kazuchika Okada. I mean, he's never beaten him one-on-one. I don't think so. Let me know in the chat box. Has Suzuki ever beaten Okada one-on-one in any event in New Japan? But this match is big for Minoru Suzuki, for sure. Then you have Kazuchika Okada, who's coming in 4-2. He has been on fire since his last 2 losses. He has won 4 straight matches. He beat Elgin on I think it was Sunday, or no, not on Sunday, on Saturday. And he's coming in, I think, as the favorite because he's coming in with only Michael Elgin left. No, he only has Evil left, Suzuki, and Tanahashi, and I think he's gonna definitely have a win over Evil, and the Tanahashi match could go either way. So coming from me in this final A block matchup that happens tomorrow morning on NewJapanWorld.com, man, it's gonna take at least 2 rainmakers. 2 rainmakers, because Suzuki lives and dies by the GSP, the God Style Pile Driver, and he hasn't hit it to beat Okada yet, and Okada has already beaten Suzuki when he was the IWGP Heavyweight Champion. So I'm going to take Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada to go up to 10 points and defeat Minoru Suzuki. And those are my picks for Block A. Now, going off of the New Japan, I want to talk about what happened on SmackDown last night. That promo between Daniel Bryan and The Miz. Like, they're building that up for SummerSlam. You can just tell Daniel Bryan did a challenge Miz, but you know how Miz is. And what Daniel Bryan was saying, like calling him soft and calling him a coward, saying that you'll never be a bigger star than The Rock and John Cena. Now, I'm sorry, Daniel, but at least people watch Miz and Mrs. every Tuesday after the USA Network. A lot of people don't watch Total Bellas because that show is not interesting. Miz and Mrs. is actually good. I mean, I definitely got to watch the second episode maybe later today, but what Daniel Bryan was saying was just out of line. As much as I like Daniel Bryan, the stuff he's saying about Miz, saying he's soft, he's a coward. I mean, it's kind of like oxymoronic because I'm sorry, Miz has done enough in this business to say he's a superstar. I mean, 8-time Intercontinental Champion. I'm sorry. What have you done, Daniel Bryan, since you've come back? Yes, you won a tag match at WrestleMania, but other than that, who have you beaten one-on-one legitimately on pay-per-view? Big Cass. And who has Miz beat? He's beaten almost everybody in the business. Almost everybody. But, I mean, he has done more in 1 year than Daniel Bryan has done this whole 2018. I'm sorry. I hate to say that, and I love Daniel Bryan to death, but Miz has to win that match. If that match happens at SummerSlam, Miz has to win. Coming from me, because Daniel Bryan does not need a victory, and again, he is not re-signed. Daniel Bryan has not yet re-signed with the WWE, so he does not need to win this. Miz absolutely has to win that match at SummerSlam, because if he doesn't win, he will never be WWE champion again. And that's me being bold about it. If he doesn't beat Daniel Bryan, Miz will never be WWE champion again. I just do not see it. And then with the newest match added, now it was supposed to be Becky versus Carmella for the SmackDown Women's title, but with the return of Charlotte and Charlotte defeating Carmella, it's now a triple threat match. And coming from me, it's bullshit. Becky worked her ass off to earn that opportunity. She beat Charlotte, she beat Mandy, she beat Sonya, she beat Carmella, she beat everybody on that SmackDown Women's roster just to have a one-on-one match against the SmackDown Women's Champion. Then out of nowhere, Last night, Charlotte coming back after her breast implant surgery, and Paige, and this is easily Paige's stupidest move as GM. And I don't say that a lot about Paige when it comes to being a GM. She's a great GM, but this move was just stupid. Giving Charlotte a shot at the SmackDown Women's title at SummerSlam if she beats Carmella in the main event, in which Charlotte beat Carmella. Now it's a triple threat. I'm sorry. Charlotte has no business in this title match. Yes, she's been in multiple title matches, and she's been the champion multiple times, but does she deserve to be in this match? No. It should have been Becky versus Carmella for the SmackDown Women's title at SummerSlam, one-on-one. Not a triple threat match. And I'm still sticking with Becky to win, but I feel like it's kind of unfair to her to not get a one-on-one match. I think it's been like months since Becky has had a one-on-one shot at the SmackDown Women's title, and yet Paige thought putting Charlotte in the title picture would make more sense, which I don't understand. It was just very stupid, and I do not agree with Charlotte being in this title match for the SmackDown Women's title. Then we had that Samoa Joe promo, and man, did it cut deep, talking about saying that AJ's not a great father, and you just know AJ's going to retaliate because, I mean, he with two sons and a daughter and a great wife. I mean, saying that AJ, you're not a great father, you're like, that is cutting deep. And I don't know. I can see why they're doing this rivalry because of that. I understand it, but I mean, it's kind of cutting a little bit deep. If you know what I mean, just cutting deep by saying, hey, you're not a great father. Like, and now I'm gonna put talking about his daughter, and it's just like, I loved Joe's promos, but that was cutting deep, real deep. But that match is gonna be out of this world at SummerSlam, and that may be the only like 1 or 2, 3 matches I care about on that card for sure. Now, before Sparky left, he said, "Who can win? Who can win? Omega." Zack Sabre Jr. couldn't do it, so I think Ishii's maybe the only logical choice to beat Kenny Omega because Ishii's never gotten a title shot he's never gotten a heavyweight title shot in his career, so that could be very interesting. But Zack Sabre Jr. had that match, and then he just got countered, out-wrestled, if you will. But I think Omega's next loss, hopefully, will be against Ishii. I think Ishii can beat Kenny Omega. And that's going to be a war. Their United States title match was a war last year. And their match against, I think was in the, I was going to say last year they had Ishii and Omega had a match. But I think Ishii is the one guy I think can beat him now. If Zack Sabre Jr. couldn't do it, I think Ishii is the only guy that can do it. And maybe Ibushi. The Lunatic Bro saying Okada. Yeah, I think Okada will beat Suzuki. I think that's kind of a no-brainer because Okada has beaten him before, and Suzuki can't say that. He's put him in 3 draws. So, and last year's G1 was a draw. The one in the monsoon, draw. So I don't see Suzuki beating decisively Okada. So yeah, I'm taking Okada to win that block. That block and that match for sure. Because I think Okada has to win. B block it on the other hand, I'm still sticking with Naito. I think Naito will find a way to win because he doesn't have as much to lose. I mean, he has Zack Sabre Jr. and he's looking for revenge after the New Japan Cup. He's got Sonata, his LIJ teammate, which a lot of people have been waiting for that matchup. And then he has Ibushi, which Naito has to beat Ibushi because, but Ibushi and Naito, that match is big for Naito for sure, and Ibushi as well. Got another from the Lunatic Bro. New Japan are not like WWE when they jinx themselves. Yeah, and there's no 50-50 booking. WWE is all about 50-50 booking. One week one pay-per-view they win, and then the next pay-per-view it's completely different. They bullshit every pay-per-view. It's 50-50 booking. New Japan is not all about that. It's all about the wrestling, it's all about the storytelling, and it's all about guys getting wins because they deserve it. WWE is all about, hey, if you're not sucking Vince McMahon's dick, you're not getting over, or you're not getting a big win. Again, hope you guys are having a great morning. Great morning. We're in the month of August finally. The summer of Dangerously is going to definitely heat up on the channel. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, definitely super kick that like button, even Kamigoy it if you will. But definitely, if you're new to the channel, thank you guys. Thank you guys for showing up in the stream. And if you have not hit that subscribe button, definitely super kick it and hit that like button as well, because these streams have been really fun to do for you guys. Sorry about my voice being a little bit low. Just woke up with a sore throat, which is common with this bad weather, this bad heat in California, where it's now 26 consecutive days of triple-digit heat. I mean, it's hard to, it's hard to keep going, keep going for sure. But hey, getting through it. We're already in the month of August. And again, I think this definitely will be, I won't be doing any of the other G1s. I may do the final, I may just do like the finals prediction, the finals like recap, but I don't know if I will, because I want to get ready to do my SummerSlam predictions, NXT predictions, All-In predictions, and college football predictions. That is for sure. So I think this could definitely be the last stream I'll be doing this week, because I'm going to start getting ready for SummerSlam and TakeOver Brooklyn 4. But if you're just showing in, I made my picks for Block A. That's happening tomorrow morning. I have Switchblade Jay White, Evil, Okada, Hangman Page, and Michael Elgin to win in Block A tomorrow morning, and tomorrow morning's matchups in Block A. And then Block B, I still believe Ishii is the one that's going to beat Omega. I know Zack Sabre Jr. couldn't do it this morning, so I'm going to go with Ishii, because Ishii's the most logical choice to win. Oh, by the way, they did announce a match for Death Before Dishonor, the next Ring of Honor pay-per-view I'm going to be doing on the channel. A 10-man tag between Bullet Club and Chaos. On one side, you got Hangman Page, Cody, Marty Scurll and the Young Bucks versus Kazuchika Okada, the Best Friends, Rocky Romero, and Tomohiro Ishii. So that's going to be a war in Las Vegas on the last week of September for Death Before Dishonor. I can't wait for that one. I was surprised they even announced it, which was great. By the way, if you guys watch any animes, let me know which ones you watch. I've been watching My Hero Academy, like one of my favorite superheroes animes right now. I've been watching, let's see, anime-wise. I've been watching Boruto. I've been trying to catch up with Boruto. Do watch One Piece, catching up with that. And a lot of others. But if you do watch animes, definitely let me know in the chat box which ones you watch, like, religiously. Another one from the Lunatic Bro. I wish Rocky Romero was used more as a wrestler. Well, I mean, he's not doing too bad in the commentary booth with Kevin Kelly in the G1. I mean, he makes it interesting to watch, because he always gets in the face of Jay White, and he always gets hit with the balloons by Kazuchika Okada. So I mean, he's not a bad wrestler. I mean, he's won the junior tag titles 8 times. I mean, and he's managing Roppongi 3K, and he's not doing a bad job at commentary. I mean, he makes it interesting. I know, because Don Callis is in Impact Wrestling, but Rocky Romero's doing a good job at commentary. I'll even admit that, because he's fun to listen to. and he's fun to get. He always gets agitated with Jay White, and it comes to his team showing Yo being used by Switchblade, and then he's always getting beat up with the balloons by Okada. So I mean, he's not bad of a wrestler. He's just not being used as much as he used to be. That's all I gotta say about that, Lunatic Bro. Cause ain't alright. Oh, we got some breaking news. Jushin Thunder Liger is going to be wrestling at Death Before Dishonor in September, so that's some big time news. Good to see Liger-san back. I will have to say, I know I'm not going to do the Mae Young Classic, but I'm going to say right now, my finals is Toni Storm versus Io Shirai. That's my finals for the Mae Young Classic for sure, because I like Io Shirai because she's the only one that's she's another woman that's facing Minoru Suzuki in the past already. And the thing you're hearing on the thing is my computer, being it's 5 years old and it's old school. It's very old, so I'm lucky it's still working. I'm not, but the sound you're hearing is my computer. It's not like an animal or anything. It's just my computer. I was gonna say, any new movies you guys have seen, let me know. I've not seen Mission Impossible yet, which I'm very interested in watching. I haven't seen a new Bleach live action, which I'm very interested in watching. The Bleach live action movie. I'm really interested to see if it's any good. I haven't seen Unfriended Dark Web, which again I loved Unfriended. I don't know why a lot of people didn't like Unfriended, but I liked Unfriended because it was like a good getting revenge on a bunch of bullies, which was good in just a horror type of way. But I haven't seen Dark Web yet, which I do want to see for sure. Haven't seen the first Purge yet either, which I want to see. I haven't seen Hotel Transylvania 3 yet. Seen The Equalizer 2, which was good, from Denzel. What else? I would think that's it. But again, if there's any movies out there you have seen and you want to talk about it, definitely hit me up on the chat box. I would think like maybe in like 5 minutes I'm gonna like end the stream because I want to get some rest and I want to get ready for tomorrow's A block matchups for sure. So again, I want to thank you guys again so very much for watching. Thank you guys for all the support on these stream videos. Again, these are like these three stream videos I've done. Again, thank you guys so very much for showing your love on those videos, even though it's just me rambling on for 20 minutes, rambling incoherently for absolutely no reason. I do want to thank you guys again for watching these streams. And again, you just never know with me. I may bring out a stream out of nowhere, or I may not bring a stream at all. So again, just keep on your toes. Definitely hit that notification bell so you know if a stream is going to be up or one of my videos are going to be up. So definitely super kick that notification bell and that subscribe button if you're new to the channel for sure. And that like button as well. Once again, I made my Block A predictions that happen tomorrow morning live on NewJapanWorld.com. And my picks are Michael Elgin, Switchblade Jay White, Evil, Okada, and Hangman Adam Page. And those are my picks for Block A tomorrow morning on NewJapanWorld.com. And if you're not subscribed or you're not a part of NewJapanWorld.com, you got to be a part of it because it's the best wrestling in the world today. Screw the WWE Network. It's all about NewJapanWorld.com. And if you're a big Ring of Honor fan, it's Honor Club for sure. Lunatic Bro, hope you're doing well today. Just me. Well, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I want to thank you guys so very much for watching this stream. Comment below if you have any, if you have your opinions out there. Or you didn't do it in the chat. Definitely do it in the comment section down below. Let's have a conversation about it. Of course, I'm always on to see them, like them, and of course, reply right back to it because comments are always welcome on the channel. I want to thank you guys so very much for watching this stream. Don't forget to super kick that like button, super kick that subscribe button, super kick that notification bell if any new videos will show up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later days, guys, and peace.